Hello, faith leaders, and welcome to Breaktime. Today's proverb is 31:4-5. It is not for kings, the middle. It's not for kings to drink wine, nor for rulers to crave beer, lest they drink and forget what has been decreed, and deprived all the oppressed of their rights. Now remember, this is the king's mother giving him advice on how to handle some difficult situations. Isn't it interesting that one of her first words of wisdom is, please keep away from wine? You know, and it's interesting because that would have been a lofty request inside of a palace, because most places where kings lived, there were wine cellars. And so you sit and think about, why would this be the information or the advice that she would want to give her son from the get-go? Could it be that it's the why behind it? It's the why would kings lavish themselves in the luxuries that they've been given? And one of those luxuries was a fine wine cellar. Why would they? Well, for one, we all know that when alcohol is consumed, it seems that it has this effect on us that our responsibilities can almost become dull to us. And one of the responsibilities is our work, our role as a leader, you know, and we can become less than what we were created to be under the effects of alcohol. That's not a lie. That's just an obvious side effect of drinking too much alcohol, because it's a very tempting way to forego our responsibilities, because a lot of us have a lot of jobs that are pretty heavy in our minds a lot, and sometimes even in our hearts. And if we start tipping the drink too much, we can begin to think, man, this is a great way to escape from our responsibilities. And it is, because it will numb the effects. It will numb you enough, just enough, to get you to think, to relax, to rest. And she knew that. And I think there's a tinge, as we're going to go on in this passage of scripture here in a minute, there's a tinge to get her son to think not of the luxuries that he's been given, but the responsibility that he's been given, and to live up to that place of responsibility, because he was surrounded by oppressed people, and she wanted him to understand that please don't forget those. And she's going to go on in quite a few verses here for him to stay focused. And anything that gets in our way of focusing on our responsibilities and our role as leaders, we should take a look at and see and ask, why are we focusing our attention there? You, my friend, have a great day focusing on the leadership responsibilities that God has given you.